Natural stone is very popular today, and that would include marble, granite, quartzite. They're the most popular. Oh, and soapstone. But let's talk about granite for now. Granite is a porous product that's mined from the earth and cut into slabs. It has a variety of price levels, and the price levels are not so much based on quality as they are on supply and demand. Granite that has a more consistent pattern, that doesn't have a lot of waves going through it, veining, is typically lower priced than the more flamboyant patterns that have lots of character. Part of the reason for that is matching. When you have a seam in a counter, you want the two sides to match, and if you have a vein coming across here and it drops down to here at the seam, that's not a pleasant look. You want those veins to align. And to make that happen, a lot of times there's waste involved. So that's part of the price. Another part of the price is how hard is it to get to port. If it's mined in a mountainous area and it's hard to get that to port to bring the slabs to wherever they're going, that's a more expensive part of making that slab. And then there's supply and demand. Right now, big figures and veining are very popular in stone, whereas the modeled patterns are not as popular. So those are part of the price points that go into making the different levels. With natural stone, it is a porous product, and so therefore it needs to be sealed. The sealer is silicone. It's a clear liquid that you put on the stone and wipe off. It is something that an average homeowner can do. It is done also by your fabricator at the time it's installed. And what the silicone does is it fills the crevices in the stone and retards penetration of other products like spaghetti sauce and red wine. Things that stain are acidic items like red wine, like spaghetti sauce. Also fats can stain it. And I'm sure if anything sits on it long enough, it could stain it. But the important part is having that silicone sealer there. And the life of your silicone sealer is going to degrade, or the quality of your silicone sealer is going to degrade over time. And that happens by how you treat your granite. You don't want to use vinegar cleaners or ammonia, harsh chemicals to clean your stone, because it's not going to hurt the stone, but it will degrade the quality of your silicone sealer and cause you to need to reseal that stone more frequently. How do I know when it's time to reseal my stone? That's a good question. When you reseal or have your stone sealed for the first time and you pour water on it, it beads up like a freshly waxed car. When that silicone starts to break down, the water sitting on it will actually darken the color of the stone. So if you see that when you've wiped away water from your counter and that stone is darker there, that's time to reseal. Because if it's not water, it's something else, that stain might not come out. But if it's just water, it will evaporate. So people say, I don't want to get stone because I don't like all the maintenance involved. It's really not a lot of maintenance. I would say on average, you're going to reseal your stone every 4 to 5 years. There are products out there you can use more frequently to keep it up to snuff, or you can just wait for the water test to tell you it's time to reseal my stone. It is something you can hire someone to do. Any fabricator would be happy to come out and seal your stone, or you can buy the products at a home center and do it yourself.